Hi everyone, I'm Allie.
Hi, and I'm Anna.
And we are introducing to you one of our favorite stringing materials. So we are going to be going over the Griffin Beading silk.
Yes, and I love this silk cord.
I love this silk cording too. It is my favorite. I used it most recently in the all the time necklace, not the anytime, but I use it a lot to string on because it's so nice and soft.
It drapes
really
well.
It drapes really easily.
So if you're doing, one of my favorite things to do with it is very long knotted necklaces that then you just tie the ends. So you can wrap it around your head a few times. You can, what I like doing is sort of like that opera thing where you take this long necklace and you tie a knot.
Oh yeah,
you know
yeah.
I love that. Yeah,
and it has.
And you can do that with the silk cord, and it won't rub it and break it like it would with the beading wire.
Yeah, so you can unknot it or knot it.
Yes.
And the Griffin silk, which is really cool, it has a needle already attached to it. And don't fret if you happen to break your needle, you can get one of the twisted beading needles and you can add another one on, or you just glue the end of the silk cording and it makes it like a needle.
Yeah.
So that's a little glue and twist. But honestly, I don't, unless you're really trying to shove you're cording through too many times. I do have a tutorial working with doing a tassel with this where I show like it's a good idea to stretch it out because it does stretch a tiny bit.
Use a little wax at the end.
Yeah, you can kind of stretch it out ahead of time so it doesn't stretch. And it comes in a variety of different sizes.
Yes.
So we've got
sizes and colors.
Sizes and colors.
So
whoa, it's like a
there's
rainbow.
something for everybody.
Yeah.
And these are super popular with the malas.
True, yes. And size 8, I know we get that question a lot. Generally size 8. So the size number actually has to do with the thickness, that millimeter. So when you say size 8, it's that 0.8 millimeter. When you say 6, it's going to be 0.7. They round up. So it's kind of on average that, do we have a smaller? We have a 10 is a 0.9.
Yeah, we have a 10. That's pretty thick.
0.9.
I have
and then
a 4 here.
And the 4 is 0.6. So it's kind of on average. I actually said that this is kind of the nice thing, though, to know what size bead to work with it. So like if I'm working with a size 4 bead, I actually generally always use it as a guide. I'm going to work with a size 4.
Oh, that's actually a good idea.
If you have 6, you kind of work with a size 6.
I never thought about that.
It's not always going to be right.
Yeah.
But
the other
more
thing
than
that
not.
I do, if you're buying the materials all together, so you're buying your gemstones and your thread at the same time, just look at the size of the string that's already going through the beads, like that you're buying it on, because it'll come pretty strong usually.
And it gives you an idea.
Yeah, and then you know that's the thickest, or that's
what can it accomplish?
You know that's what's it's going to work.
And whether or not you're doing pearls, I mean, traditionally you're going to do the knotting with pearls, but I actually like it in kind of the non-traditional way. This one's amber and some jade that it's not in between. And when you use the colors, it makes kind of it look a little bit more hip.
Yeah.
It's not your mama's pearls.
No, and
not
if
your
you
mama's
have
pearls.
beads that are transparent, like these are a little bit, it actually enhances the color.
That's why somebody used green.
Yep, she used like an apple green color under these apple green kind of jade, and it enhances the color. So
yeah, and these little like side notes. We've done videos on all of these, but you can use it anytime you're exposing the cording. I like the look of the actual silk cording when you're working with it.
Yeah.
And whether or not it's super thin
like
this
leather wrap
or
going
thick,
on there.
You've got the chain linked around. This one's linked around just some wire, but you can also do it on memory wire. And and just have it exposed. I think that one is the mother's.
Also
and it's just keeping it exposed, and it holds up really well.
Nice.
I mean, it's a silk cording, so eventually it's going to break down. That's why pearls eventually break down. But,
and how did you end this, may I ask?
Oh, how did I end the silk cording? That's a good question. So I use knot covers to end the silk cording, and then
just happen to have some here.
Oh, you do. Look at you getting all prepared and ready. And look,
already.
she even has a little bit of glue to glue the ends. But when you pull it off, you have the little knot covers
yes, you've got
to
these
end
little
it.
knot covers.
So check out, if you are buying the silk, check out the little knot covers to go along with it. They help at the ends. You take that needle through the knot cover, and it's going to basically hide the knot. You tie the knot, and then take the needle through, and the knot's just going to sit right in there. We have videos showing how to do that too.
Right, exactly.
There's videos to go along with that. But I actually prefer the Griffin silk and the look and the feel of the Griffin silk to pretty much anything stringing on, even if I'm going to have the whole thing covered with beads. Like there's no reason, honestly, for me to use a specific color or a specific size in this one. I just love the drape and the feel with it.
Yeah, that's the biggest advantage to using the silk cord, is you're going to be able to play with it, ball it up, knot it, wrap it, and it's not going to get kinks like beading wire. and it's not going to break down over time because you're bending it a lot.
Yeah. So we give kind of the Griffin Silk kind of 2 thumbs up. You want to give
Two
a thumbs up too.
I've been using it for years and years.
There you go. Which you can also go below the video here and give us a little thumbs up as well. It helps us to know what kind of beading videos you want to see, what your thoughts are. Let us know your favorite size of silk cording, so that way it educates people on what to use and what to use it with. I do say if you are going to purchase it, it's good to get in a couple different sizes so you don't get ready to do your project and then realize, oh, you know, lava stone has a big hole, so you can use size 10. But then you have something, maybe a high-end amethyst that is a 6 millimeter, and you're like, crap, I can't get the 6 through it.
Right.
So if you
and also the knots in between, the knots will be smaller or larger depending on how thick
exactly
that is.
good.
So you want to make sure
good
your
to
knots
say.
don't go through the whole of your bead.
Yeah, because that's super depressing.
Yeah.
When it goes over, you have to double
Especially
knot,
when you've
and
only
then
bought one size thread.
You have a double knot, and it's not as cool. I had to use that knot in there. But yeah, if you need any of the Griffin, we'll put links below that you can shop with us online at PotomacBeads.com as well as PotomacBeads.eu. And then subscribe to this YouTube channel to get regular updates from us, project ideas that we have, better beater episodes, and ways to keep you informed. So have a go at the Griffin Silk. There's lots of uses for it. I actually did a better beater episode on it. You can check that out as well. And have fun getting it. Thanks so much for watching, everybody.
Bye.